We haven't seen a ton of color yet, but it's out there and it's coming, and I'm pretty sure it's coming quick. Wow, it's really beautiful through here. I was expecting it to be a little bit more muddy. We are day 2 out of a 10-day trip through Colorado to see some fall colors. We're starting here in the north side of the state, and then we're going to work our way all the way down to the San Juans. I'm really excited for the next week to see how everything changes. There's some dark skies. I'm pretty sure they've been getting rain almost every day up here. And there's still snow on the ground. Starting to get just a little bit of sunlight sneaking through. There we go. That's the kind of views I'm looking for. Well, good morning. Right now, we're hanging out in the Gore Range in White River National Forest. Last night, we got here about 5:30 because I left the house late. It was just a lot of packing that I needed to get done for a week-and-a-half trip. Come up and through this area a couple of times. And I decided to take some different trails because these ones seemed like they were higher up on the ridge. And it was definitely a good move there because I found just an amazing campsite, and I can walk just over here and get some pretty good views. We got here and there was thunderstorm kind of overhead. Set up a time lapse, set up my my tarp and everything because I knew that we were going to get rained on. Then went and grabbed as much shots as I could until basically it started raining. And that rain quickly turned into snow. We had thunder snow last night, so we had a thunderstorm head overhead, and it was just started with some grapple and sleet and then turned into a full-on snowstorm. It was sort of coming in sideways from one direction and then sideways from the other direction. I've got a few small tarps that I usually keep with me just in case that arises, so I basically made a quick tent so I could sort of keep the snow out and the heat in. This is just a phenomenal spot. I'm definitely going to be coming back here again because it's just beautiful. Last night, as soon as I got here, I went and set up my audio rig because we had all that cool thunder and everything. And I was like, hey, may as well get some of that. It's the rut now, and I really want to get some really quality sounds of elk bugling and stuff. Then I woke up this morning and then was setting everything up and realized that one of the caps had sort of fallen off. Yeah, that is disappointing that I'm not going to have that mic set up. We're supposed to be getting some thunderstorms a little bit later this afternoon and some cloud cover this evening, so we might end up in the same situation tonight as we did last night. So there's a trail in this area that I've taken, and it drives basically kind of right by the ridge of mountains that I was shooting last night, so I'm hoping to get a lot closer. It's been getting a lot colder, so things are changing, and they're changing fast. I'm excited to be out here for the next 9 days and watch as the season changes, because I think we're going to see a lot of dynamic stuff. Sun is finally getting high up there. That means I need to get my butt in gear and get this camp put away. spot out. Let's go hit the trail, see if we can find us some fall colors. Man, we are at almost 11,000 feet. It makes sense why it was so cold last night. Driving up here, I did see a lot of patches of aspens changing colors. Out here in this particular area, well, there's not a lot of aspens, number one. The ground cover is changing. It's nice because we got some greens and reds and yellows, but we're a little early. That's good because I want to sort of show the progression throughout these next handful of episodes. I kind of thought we'd see a little bit more color up this high at 11,000 feet, especially since a lot of things are starting to change. Let's go see if we can find some aspens or something. This week we should probably see a bunch, and the next week it's going to be on. At least that's the hope. Boy, is that beautiful. Now we're getting into some aspens. Woo! Rock and roll. Well, a lot of rock, hopefully no roll. There's this nice little peak with some yellows and reds going on, so I'm gonna make this little stop quick. See if we can get a couple of shots here before everything is going behind a cloud all of a sudden. Ah! Alright. Some fun. Well, the light is gone. I think for a while we're gonna get some storms. Woo! Wow, this is a fun little trail. I like it. This is just beautiful through here. It's pretty steep over there. Man, it is just gorgeous right through here. Starting to get just a little bit of sunlight sneaking through. Ooh. Huh. What are we looking at here? Some more shots, maybe. Why not? We got a good view. We are headed to a lake area. There's a lot of hunting traffic. This must be the first week. Hopefully there's some fall colors there. There we go. That's the kind of views I'm looking for. We are at 9,260 feet. This is where things are looking really nice. Wow, so that was a beautiful little lake. Unfortunately, we've got rain clouds coming in. I was hoping I could camp at this spot here, but apparently somebody else is camped here. They're just out doing some hunting at the moment. Saw somebody coming down the mountain with a pretty beefy Jimmy or something. He advised me to not keep going the rest of the way. Debating which way to go. There's two ways out of here. One towards Yampa, the other one more towards Kremling. It's getting real dark. I'm kind of feeling we've lost our light for a little while until this storm passes. This isn't the scattered clouds that we were having earlier. This is definitely some rain clouds. Man, just some beautiful colors up here on the ground. I would like to be hopefully set up somewhere on the back side of this storm, because I do think it's gonna open back up again, hopefully before the sun sets. Let's hope for that, and let's hope for a nice camp spot. My backup campsite, which I was pretty certain it wasn't a great spot, ended up being a dud. So strike two. It's actually some very beautiful views here. This ridge has got a patchwork of aspens, and they're all sort of at different colors. That was nice, but just the campsite itself was very, very, very tight. It just wasn't a great spot. So, moving on. There's bound to be a place to camp out down here. As far as views, it's kind of hard to tell because we got rain clouds overhead. Every flat spot's got somebody in it. This is gonna be tough. We just landed a spot. It is 5:30 right now. So we got about an hour and a half of light, maybe. I think I'm just gonna hang here for the night. It's not great, but I got a lot of good footage today already, so pretty excited about that. I'm gonna get camp set up and make me some dinner, and then hopefully something exciting happens for sunset. Well, looks like third time's a charm here. So when we got here, it was sprinkling. So I was out there setting up the tarp, and we had a nice rainbow out here, but I didn't have my camera ready. It was there for a while, but it looked way better when it first came out. Decent spot, view-wise, not the greatest. We got the sun setting back there. The good thing, though, about tonight is it looks like most of the storms are done. It looks like there's some dark clouds over here, but we might actually have some cool colors in the clouds tonight, so let's hope for that. It is 6:20, so that sun should be going down any moment, unless it gets stuck behind a bunch of clouds again, but we'll see. My, what a beautiful morning it is here. I think the only thing that would make this site a little bit better is if we had some better views. There's like one. I can walk over there and there's an opening in the trees and I can kind of see a couple of these peaks, and then I've got a hill over here that's pretty bare and not really much fun to look at. The way the light was hitting it, I got a few decent shots, I guess. We got a lot of frost last night. It was cold, and we got sort of that light rain right before the sun went down, so all of that kind of froze. So everything was just frost covered and frozen today. That's gonna start triggering the changes on these trees. Like just from yesterday, the trees up here looked a little bit more yellow. So thank you for joining me on this adventure so far. And I'm really excited for what we've got coming up because I think it's just gonna get better from here. Stick with me and find out why they call it Colorful Colorado. My name is Aaron, and I'm in the mountains. We'll see you on the next one.